Hey, honey.
Hey, honey.
Happy Aries season.
Happy Aries season. Ugh, the fire's a burning, honey. Let me
It
tell
really
ya.
is. You know, they make an ointment for that.
Ooh, I need that.
Ooh,
Ooh, Lotrimin? Is that what it is?
spicy.
Spicy.
How are you feeling? Do you feel empowered? Do you
I
feel,
feel I
aligned?
feel extremely powerful.
Mm,
I feel like somewhat aligned. I feel like the alignment is I think I need to be aligned. I think my back needs alignment actually. It's a little
okay.
sore. I think I need somebody to crack it. Give it a nice
That's
little
fair.
crack.
Starts with, isn't the Aries like chakra, like body part, the head? Am I making that up?
Probably.
I think it is
Probably.
because I think
We're
it
head
works
cases.
like down the body. Because I know
Yeah, that
that
would make
Taurus is the
sense.
like neck and
The
throat,
throat.
and then it keeps
Your
going.
throat chakra. Does that mean you like to
Honey.
talk? Who
Well,
knew?
honey.
Well, honey.
Or throw neck, honey.
Or that. Or that.
That's a
Just
phrase
got a
I just
nice
learned.
deep throat.
Well,
Wow.
this episode is off to a chaotic
It's off
start.
to a great. Well, it's Aries season again, you
Happy
know?
Aries season.
Happy Aries season.
Well, listeners, for those of us who are unaware and uninitiated, it's Nikki's birthday week. Happy
It
birthday, honey.
is. Thank you, baby. I really hate birthday
Yes.
though. I really hate birthdays. Like I'm not really like a birthday girly.
I know. I've been like
One year
pulling teeth,
closer
being
to
like, what are we
death.
doing?
Just kidding.
I'm like,
Just
how are we going
kidding.
to celebrate? What are we doing for you, baby? You're like, I don't give a
Literally.
shit.
I don't. Who gives a rip?
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm the opposite.
Literally.
Taurus luxury. I'm like, ooh, well, it's going to be a week-long festival,
I'm
and we're
gonna
going to
get
do.
breakfast in bed. I'm
Yeah.
going to go to the spa, get my
Yep.
nails done, get my hair done. That's
Mm-hmm.
very you. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
I'd like a
yep.
spa day. I mean, that would be nice for my birthday. Maybe I'll do
Yeah.
that.
But you did just do some traveling, which I feel
I
like feels very
did.
Aries, doing some like, up and about and here, there, and everywhere, planes, trains, automobiles.
It was, and it was kind of impulsive. I mean, it was for work, but it was an impulsive trip last minute to Charlotte, or not Charlotte. What am I thinking? Charleston,
I got
South
it so
Carolina.
funny you said that
They're
because
close
I've
by.
totally done that before.
They're
I've
close
literally
by.
said the same in the opposite. It's
You
like not
literally
that.
like when you're in Charleston, you see signs on the road that say like Charlotte that way.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes
Yeah, it's
sense.
not that
But yeah, I was
far.
in Charleston for
Tell us
work.
about it.
I was there for work.
That's
So I
cute.
guess I guess the listeners might not know, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I guess I can. Who the hell cares?
Yeah.
I too, just like my co-host here, am a fashion girly. I work in the fashion industry in merchandising for the activewear brand FP Movement. Note the
Yes,
hat.
honey.
See
Snaps.
logo. And I
Very
was there
cute.
for the Charleston Open, which is a tennis tournament, which also a little bit about me. I am an avid tennis player. Well,
Yes,
I
honey.
played in high school. I mean, and growing up, but I love tennis. And yeah, I was there for the Charleston Open. We did a pop-up shop there and merchandised it and like basically we're the hot brand now. All the Southern
Yeah.
girlies are eating it up, honey. They eat it
Love
up.
it.
Oh my
That's
god. And
awesome.
at Disney too. I've noticed like literally the girlies love FP movement at Disney.
It's not to love. Who
What's
doesn't
not
love
to
a good
love?
movement? I
Strutting
mean,
in their
let's be
hot
honest.
shot onesie. Those are at the airport all over too. I see, you know, the hot shot onesies, like the literal, like
Mm-hmm.
they look like kind of like a sack, just one piece. I mean, you know, they're very comfy, but literally
Very cozy for
at
travel.
the number one travel sort of pajama looking onesie.
I love it.
Anyway,
I love it. Good to
but
know.
yeah, it
I'm
was
going to
super
start
fun.
recommending it to my girlies,
You
Be like, oh,
should.
you need a travel
Oh my god,
fit?
you should.
Hot shot.
Well, did you see? I mean, we also work closely with Dick's Sporting Goods. We
Mm-hmm.
are like basically our product is in their stores. And Catherine Hahn, featured in a DSG commercial, Dick's Sporting Goods,
Okay.
was wearing FP Movement, a hotshot onesie in the commercial.
Okay, Agatha. We
Agatha
love
all
it.
along. Period.
Yes, honey. I love it.
Crossover. We love a crossover.
We do love a crossover. Very good. Very cool. I'm glad
Yeah.
you had
But
fun.
I
Did
had
you
a
get your
great time.
challengers
Also,
on?
oh my god, I did. I literally yes. I
Love it.
listened to the soundtrack from the airport to my hotel, of
Perfect.
course.
Slay.
Also, Charleston, low key, is a beautiful, beautiful place. Love it.
So I've heard.
It's like a quaint city, but like I don't know, there it still feels like there's a lot to do. Like there's one main strip, it's King Street, great bars, great restaurants, great shopping. But
That's where all
then
the
like there's lots of
colorful
Mhm.
like houses and stores and stuff are.
Yes, and but then
Yeah.
outside there's like different neighborhoods that surround that are all very cute in their own way. Like very cute little beach towns and yeah, like I really loved it. Weather was perfect. I went
Gorge.
to the beach. I watched tennis. I worked and that was it. It was great. Ate really good seafood.
Yes.
As it
Oh.
turns out I do still have a little bit of an allergy to crab.
Well, that'll
Well,
get you.
yeah, that'll get you. But I so
Can't
yeah,
win them all.
yeah, you can't win them all, but it was really great. And how was
I'm
your
so
week?
happy. I'm so happy for you, baby. It looked so
Thanks.
fun. I was like following along in the stories the whole time. I was
Thanks.
like, yes, honey, she's doing
I
her
was
her
living.
big one. I
Yeah.
love it. Good for you.
How was your
I
week,
had a
baby?
pretty like chill week. I updated some stuff on the site I'd been working on behind the scenes for a while. So for
Okay.
those unaware, I feel like, we're having that kind of episode now, and we should,
Period.
14
We should.
episodes in.
We need to let the people know what we do.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's only
So
right.
I'm a stylist, but I dress people specifically for surprise, surprise, their Disney vacations. So I was just doing some updating on the website, did some like minor kind of word changes and stuff, doing things for SEO, which is definitely not in my wheelhouse, but very important. So, really have to
Mhm.
take my time with it. It's not something that comes naturally to me. Updated some graphics, changed some things around, but I'm very excited with how it's going.
I
And
love it. And I did
I'm,
see some updated graphics. I believe you showed me the last time I
yeah.
was with you and I live.
Yeah. Thanks, hon. Yeah, I feel like it's fun. I'm having some fun with it. So hopefully people get excited about it. I mean, there's plenty of things to look forward to and plan. So, whether you're still going to the rest of Flower and Garden Festival or you're looking forward to Epic, which is going to be here before we know it, like, let me get your fit right, honey. Like, there's time.
And shall I also mention she got my fit right when I went to Tokyo
Yes,
Disney and
baby.
Tokyo Disney Sea. The looks were
So
looking.
fab. Yeah,
It
they
was
were
so
looking,
fab.
honey. You look
They were really
fly as
good.
hell.
I
I
loved.
loved it. Not that you need the help, baby. I mean, you are a stylist yourself, but yeah.
But sometimes it's nice to have another perspective, you know?
Yeah,
That's
sometimes
how
it
we
is hard with
grow.
yourself. You can't like see the woods through the trees
I
sometimes,
I
but
feel like it's easier to style other people than myself. I don't know.
yeah. Yeah, totally. I feel like sometimes it's just you need a fresh perspective.
You need a
So,
fresh perspective.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
all that said, I feel like we should get into some of the like topics of the week. This one's going to be a fun one. I was chatting with Nick, off cam before we started
Off cam.
recording, but about our little kind of agenda this week. There isn't really a big marquee thing. There's like a lot of kind of disparate news from across the pop culture and theme park sphere. So it's going to be a little grab bag, slightly chaotic, I'm sure, as is only
For Aries
appropriate during
season.
Aries
Of
season.
course.
So, what are you going to do? So I think we're going to start with the pop culture end of things. And I mean, talk about Aries season. This is like birthday gift to Nikki 1, 2, and 3. I mean, all of these things, like, okay, all of your girlies had like big music
I
weeks.
know.
I mean, I was waiting to talk to you about this, so I can't wait. So I'm gonna hand it to you because I know that this is like your girl. But Ari, honey, we got some visuals. We got a deluxe
Lord.
album. We got a little movie. I mean, I've watched it a couple times now, but
My
I want
number
to know
one
what you have to
girl.
say. Do tell.
Um, I have to say that the Deluxe Eternal Sunshine album basically was the soundtrack to my weekend, other than the Challenger soundtrack. It was the soundtrack to my weekend in Charleston, driving my rental car, just around the beautiful palm trees,
Mm,
windows open.
mm,
Oh, it was immaculate.
yeah,
Okay.
love
It's
it.
giving a little bit of like, I don't know. I think we're in an age where we're leaning a little bit into like the ease motif with like the background instrumentals and like
Yeah,
the
totally.
synth vibes. And I'm actually very much here for it.
Yeah.
I thought every single song she released 6 songs and each
Mm-hmm.
one of them were perfect in my opinion. They were 6 very strong, wonderful, amazing bops. Well, honestly, they were kind of sad. Sad,
They
but
were
like
sad.
happy sad. A little sad. I mean, yeah. But
it's like retrospectively sad. It's like thinking about the past. It's not
thinking
like
about the past. Exactly.
It's not like wallowing in sadness. It's just like
No, it's
here's
just like
a chapter that's
and like
happened.
lessons learned. Yes,
Exactly.
exactly.
Yep. Reflective.
Reflective, very
Growth.
reflective. Exactly. It's very great though. Loved the visual with Grandma Peaches.
With Peaches.
Grandma
You're feeling your Peaches fantasy.
I love Peaches. She's so cute. Oh my god.
Yep.
Her waving her. She's like.
So she's just gonna have that Glinda hair now forever because she was giving that exact same like half back, like.
I think she's gonna have it until the full Wicked era is over.
And we're still cooking, honey. There's more to come.
Honey, we're halfway. Not even. Actually, halfway. Maybe.
Yeah. Yep. It's crazy.
But yeah, no, I absolutely love it, of course. What's not to love?
Exactly. I agree with you about the synths, and I think something that makes it feel especially like it hits really well at this time of year. I feel like something about that 80s kind of like trop pop beach, like yacht rock kind of. It's not really yacht rock. I don't know. Those synths, it does give like warm weather. It gives spring, summer.
It totally does.
You know, brighter days, if you will. Yeah.
Brighter days. Beam me up, baby. That's what I say.
Yep. Yeah, it was cute. I liked it. Obviously, I clocked the like Cerebro X-Men thing. I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. Yeah. It's good. Welcome to the visual album era, Ari. Like all the girlies are doing it. You want to solidify yourself as like one of the legends. Like you got to be doing that now. So good for her.
And I just live for this healed Ari, like this age of healing for her. I just feel like obviously, you know, she's been through a shit ton.
God, so much.
Just like trauma, like for real. Like she has, I don't know. She's just like, in my opinion, a very, very strong individual. Like I really, really love her and I really, really respect her as an artist, as a human, just everything. Like I think that's why she's like my number one now. Like I just feel like she is somebody who just rise like a freaking phoenix, man. She did it. I love this album. I love this era. I'm obsessed.
I hope she's listening to this. She's going to come find you and bring you on tour with her, honey.
Where is she? Please. That would be, honestly, I've thought about it many times. That would be like my ultimate like celebrity meet, I think.
Yeah.
I think I would probably die.
Honey, we can't get Ari. We can get Frankie. Can we get Frankie?
Great. Yeah, bring him in. Sure.
Honey, let's get Frankie in here quick. Yeah.
Hun, we could have went to see him at the Playhouse.
Yep. My husband did. He said he was great.
I'm sure he was.
I mean, why not?
Talented
slay.
Family.
Yeah, work.
It's a slay.
I love it. Speaking of talented families, moving on to the Cyruses, your other queen.
My other queen.
Miss Miley.
Yeah,
she's made some announcements. She's given some teasers. And then literally like 45 minutes before we started recording this, announced that she's dropping her single on your birthday. So, HBD to you, honey.
I know. I can't wait. Did you watch the teaser?
I did.
It's
very brief. It's just her flicking her little hands around and doing some little bit of staring through a mirror and looking into the future. I was like, okay.
Yeah, she's doing a lot of talking.
Yeah, doesn't really like give us a preview of like what the sound is going to be.
No.
I mean, obviously the visual is great.
Great.
Yeah, vintage Mugler. That like
that
spiky,
Mugler.
Sparkly. Yeah.
Yeah, she looked great. I mean,
incredible. She always does.
Bleached eyebrows, you know.
Love it.
Just
we love when our girls bleach the eyebrows. It's so good. It's so good.
It is.
Imagine how scary you and I would look though if we had done that.
No, I always
we were giving
it would be really
bleach, bro.
Oh my god,
it's frightening.
Oh my god, it's really scary.
It is scary. I'm like,
yeah, we cannot do that. What if I bleached all of my facial hair?
Wow. That's a choice. I could see you doing something fun, like a little like stripe in like your mustache or something.
That'd be fun. But my mustache.
Or like when people do the eyebrow mustache thing where it like lines up.
Yeah. It grows so fast though, it just wouldn't look right. It also like my hair does not bleach well. Like trust me, I've done it many times for swimming when I had to shave off my hair. You always like bleach it beforehand because it's like a fun thing to do. Honey, the amount of times I looked like Ronald McDonald after, I can't. It's not for me.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure if you went to like a professional, they could do it well. Not
Yeah,
when
that's
like you're in
true. I
high
mean,
school
it
doing
was
it like
literally
playing
like
kitchen beautician. Yeah.
it was literally like my friend's mom, like in their kitchen, like with the
Nice.
gloves on and just like
Yep. Plastic bag on your head.
Yep. Yeah, literally. Honestly, it had like chemical burns because it was so like not
Yep.
professional.
Yep.
Well,
Love
those
when
were the
that
good days,
happens.
you know. So fun, so fun.
Mm-hmm. LOL. Listen, I'm excited. I can't wait for this new Miley era. Miley, I even said it like her.
Badly, it's me
It should be
badly,
great.
y'all.
I feel like I obviously associate her with you because you love her so much, but I also
Of
feel like
course.
the like season of you and I like really blooming into our like best friendship was during Younger Now era, which I loved. I loved that sound for her. I loved that era. I loved those
No one
visuals.
stays the same.
I loved it.
It's so good. Actually, I haven't listened to that album in so long, and now I think I'm going to revisit it. That is a great, great album.
It's so
So
good. I have it on
underrated.
vinyl. It's such a great album to have on vinyl because it's just really a nice vibe from start to finish. It's such a
Yeah.
nice, like, I just remember you and I, like, bebopping around, exploring Philly together, just like so young, like going and
Yeah.
like taking pictures of each other in like random places and
Oh my
like
God.
giggling and stuff. Like,
On a
takes me
construction site.
back. Literally. Yeah.
Literally.
Like in a cemetery. Like, what were we doing?
Yeah, it's like we're so cool.
We're so
Do
edgy
it
and
for the
different.
gram. Oh my
Yeah.
God. God, how lame. But honestly, so fun. Formative
No, it was
years.
fun.
Love.
I'm just like happy to have those memories with you,
Same. It
sweetie.
was so fun.
Very cute.
Great album, though. Yeah, I'm excited.
It is great.
I think it'll be great.
It should be great. We'll see. And then, to say nothing of the Aries queen herself, who just had a birthday, Miss Gugu,
Ooh.
the Mayhem Ball. Pre-sale started today
Yeah.
as the time of this recording.
Well,
oh my God.
I think my pre-sale, there's one on the 2nd. I think mine's on the 2nd.
There's
the one that
multiple.
I signed
Yep.
up
Today
for.
is the city
Yeah.
pre-sale. There's like an artist pre-sale. There's a Verizon pre-sale and then general sale.
Girl.
Honey, it's going to be the Cowboy Carter
It is
Hunger
gonna be
Games
mayhem.
again.
It is going to
Like,
be
truly.
mayhem. I really hate that we have to do this for every concert now, but I will get these tickets.
I do too. I think congestion pricing or whatever it's called, like demand pricing, is such BS. I think it sucks so much.
I mean, it's
like
literally
artificially
a scam.
inflating the prices of things, and then after the fact, like you can get them for cheaper, and it's like I think that's like really unfair, and
it's really
so just
unfair.
Like, yeah, I don't
It's not
know. We
great.
need to
It's
figure
so
out a better
capitalist.
ticketing
I don't like
system
it.
that's not that. It's not fair.
Did you sign up for New York MetLife?
I figured. Yeah, also, what's with none of the dolls coming to Philly these days? What is going on
Girl.
with this?
Philly, nobody likes Philly anymore.
Just such a shame. I mean, they should. We just won the Super Bowl, honey. We're the place to be,
Yeah,
especially in
true.
2026. Everything's coming to Philly this next year. Like World Cup, honey. It's the semi-quincentennial, America's 250th birthday. Not that we're excited about that, but
And that's being hosted here?
Yeah.
Wow. Crazy.
Yeah.
Like when the Pope came. Remember when the Pope came?
Wild.
Oh my God, that was so crazy.
Crazy girl.
Crazy girl.
Crazy girl.
Is he still alive?
He is still alive as the time of this recording.
It
was dicey there for a minute. Yeah, we're definitely
dicey.
That conclave marketing went hard, honey.
Yeah, honey.
That was crazy. Yeah. Anyway, I feel like the Mayhem Ball, some of the drama when it first came out was a lot of people blaming her team and being like, this was clearly like slapped together last minute. Like, why could they not get any desirable cities and stuff? Like, I don't know. Do we think she's going to go on tour like next year and give us a stadium? Or is she literally doing like, this is how I tour now? You get like 10 US dates and like 4 of them are going to be in LA, 4 are going to be in New York, and then like 3 other random places. Shut up and deal with it.
I think my fear is that these big artists, I think like, are they all going to follow this new format where they just do 10 of the biggest cities? Because I mean, as I'm sure like is very true, and like as you can imagine, like touring life probably is extremely difficult and like so hard on your body and physical and mental, like especially for like beyond the Beyoncés and the Lady Gagas of the world. Like I do get why they probably are doing this, but it does kind of suck because it's like, damn, I literally live in a city, like a major city, and like this is the city that they're avoiding, of course. Like,
yeah, it's crazy.
It's a little frustrating, but
it is. Also, it's like that's how artists make money now, is tours. They don't, because of streaming, they're not really making money on the music. Like they got to be selling those tickets. So like go on tour, go to a bunch of
tour.
cities. Like, no shade, but like, it
Go on
is your
tour.
job, right? Don't
Yeah,
ask
go on
chaperone,
tour.
honey, because she'll argue with you
Oh,
about it.
yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
she's out here saying stupid shit yet again. I don't know if you saw that. She was on Call Her Daddy and she was out here saying dumb shit again. I'm like, okay. I don't know. I'm just going to give her some space to be whatever old she is, 22 or something. I'm like, okay, fine. I guess I said stupid shit when I was 22, but like,
she's like,
yeah.
Isn't she like 25?
Enough to know about her. Anyway, I don't want to get in trouble with. I don't know what her fans call themselves. The Ronettes. I don't know.
The Ronies.
The Ronies.
The Ronies. The Macaronis.
Maybe. The Macaronis. Ooh,
that would
that's
be
good.
So fun. That would be good.
I doubt it. Ugh, God, I don't think she's like that fun. Anyway,
like, it's probably like the chaps.
The assless chaps. Maybe.
God, we're gonna get in trouble. All her fans are literally gonna hate us.
It's fine. It's okay.
Who the fuck cares?
Who cares? So what? Who cares? In other news, did you? I know you just got back in town, but did you watch the second to last episode of White Lotus yet, or no?
I did. I watched it last night.
How are you feeling now going into the finale?
I feel like my feelings don't really matter because the ratings are great. Like, it's the #1 show in America.
Yeah.
It's eating the charts up. But I do feel I'm not like not enjoying it. Yeah. I just think it's leaving like a little bit to be desired for me compared to the last 2 seasons. That's really it. Like, I'm enjoying a lot of it. I do feel like there are some episodes where I'm like, did anything major even really happen? But you know,
and I would call those episodes 2 through 7.
Yeah, literally. But I know that, like, I can see that Mike White, I feel like his like perspective on it is really to make it like more about like the dialogue and like the like relationships and like what's really like going on under the surface between these people. So like I appreciate that aspect of it. Like I do get that, and I actually really like, there are some scenes where I'm like, oh, I love this like dialogue. It's like great, you know, it's like great to watch. But it's like, am I watching the show? I feel like I still am just waiting for like at least like something a little major to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I feel like it's certain character groupings that are like either plot based or character studies. I feel like prime example is like those 3 white ladies. That's just a character study. I don't really feel like they have anything to do with the plot. It's literally just like, look at their relationship dynamic and how they interact with each other. And honey, I'm eating it up with a spoon. I love it every
honestly,
episode.
Those 3 are my favorite in the whole show. Like I literally love every scene.
Yeah, it's amazing. Other ones I feel like are like plot. Up. Yeah.
Lori's like definitely my favorite character. She is hilarious.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, listen, I appreciate having these little vignettes to like study these characters. I do agree with you. It feels a little slow when you're getting hour-long episodes every single week, and then the episode ends and you're like, wait, what happened? I will say the one that it really feels slow with is like the dad, Lucius Malfoy. I'm like, oh my God, I can't watch another episode of him just like fucked up walking around being like, ooh, I took a lot of pills. What's going on? It's no exaggeration. It's literally been 5 episodes in a row of that. I'm like, okay.
Nothing has progressed.
Aren't you bored as an actor? Like, give us something. Jeez. Like, so
you know what else?
That's
I'm
a little
kind of like, I really wanted Lisa's character to like give me a lot more. Like I love Lisa.
The rumor is it's like coming, right? I think that's
really, but like
that's
it's
the twist.
The last episode.
Thinks.
It's like how much else can happen? You know what I mean? Like,
well, I feel like they kind of teased it in this episode.
They did.
Too,
I mean,
it's like
they're all, the people are all kind of working together who like run the store. It's like all kind of coming together. I get that, but I'm like, if that's the twist, honey, like the last season had a way bigger twist than that. Like, you know what I mean?
Totally. And I also feel like they could have done a better job of like integrating her into the season until now. It's more satisfying. Like, I feel like because she's been so like mysterious and has so little dialogue and screen time, it's not going to be satisfying if the twist is like, actually, she was evil all along.
She was in it. She was in on it. Yeah.
It's like, okay.
I agree. But I still like it. Like, I love the visuals are great. Of
course.
Like, gorgeous
production
film.
value. Yeah.
I honestly I like the music. Everybody's so mad that they changed the you know, the theme, but like I love it all. I love it. But
Yeah.
that's like my only gripe is that like I do feel like like they could be
It's a little
doing a
slow.
little bit more to push the story forward.
Totally. Especially, I'll just speak for myself on a Sunday night, honey. I'm sitting there fighting to stay
Tired.
awake for
I'm
my life at like 9 o'clock.
tired.
Like,
I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sleepy.
I'm sleepy, daddy.
I'm
Yeah.
sleepy.
Well,
I can't run anymore. I'm so sleepy.
perfect transition.
Here, well, let
honey.
us pull you forward.
Did you see the Wicked for Good poster, baby girl?
Speaking of which, yes, I did. Wow. Okay,
Beautiful.
so my first impression is that I don't love it.
I do not love it, Sam. I do not. It feels like a fan art made. I feel like I've seen better fan art made posters of Wicked for Good. There's one particular fan art one that I'm thinking of where it's like, it's the same outfits. It's Ari in the blue dress and Cynthia in the like, you know, full Wicked Witch drag. And it's them holding hands in front of like a green portal, like
I
window.
think I have seen that.
And it's like much closer. And I'm like, gorgeous. Yes. Like perfect. This is because it's supposed to literally be the moment of like for good. I know it's a fan made poster, but it's like, that's what that is. It's so beautiful. I'm like, why is it so far away? Why is it so far away?
I mean, what you just said, what you described would make so much sense. The first film, the poster is them like grabbing for each other.
Reaching,
and then finally at the last song with them together for good. I mean, yes, they're holding hands. Like it would make perfect sense if that was really the direction that they went. But yeah, there's like a huge giant gorge between them, and
they just look so like slapped on there. They're just like,
they look like stickers. Like, it's like two little stickers at either side. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, and it's like I guess the gorge makes a W.
But like, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like, I mean, obviously we're going to get like a million iterations of the poster as we did with the first one. You know, there's nowhere to go but up. But I do feel like the first image, you gotta like really nail it, like make it strong. And I feel like everyone's reaction was like, that's fake, that's fan made. Oh no, that's real. Oh, okay.
And they also changed.
No, I love this.
I really love this.
Yeah.
I also feel like they changed the color of like the font. No, now it's like gold.
Yeah, they definitely like pumped it up a little bit. Something's going on with that.
Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
The substance. Yeah.
The substance.
Yeah, so I feel like there's, I don't know, more to come. We'll see what's coming next with that. Allegedly, that's also dropping this week, the first trailer at CinemaCon. Maybe by the time people are listening to it. So by your birthday.
By my birthday.
Do we think, I don't know what the standard like procedure is, if it's going to be like a teaser. Is it like 30 seconds? Is it going to be a full 2-minute trailer?
I bet it'll be a minute. I bet it'll be a minute. A teaser like that's a minute long.
Well, this is a good one then.
That's what they did for like the first teaser for the first one. It was like a minute.
And what are you hoping we see in it then?
Huh, that's a good question. I'm hoping that we see, thank goodness, like a little clip of that with Ari.
I think you definitely will, because it's like high energy and it's going to be her, you know, flailing her arms in the air and like flower petals falling.
See, like, Party on the Yellow Brick Road again in Munchkinland. I want to see that.
Yep, definitely.
I would love to see more like another little like snippet or like teaser of like Dorothy and Friends.
Definitely will.
And I would love
but also probably from the back, or what they've already showed us, which is like the feet,
which is just like the feet or like the form,
because they're not going to show Johnny Bailey and like Bach, you know, like transform.
Of course not. Oh, you're giving spoilers. What if people don't know?
Girl,
figure it out.
You're this far into the weeds and you're out here listening to our podcast and you don't know the plot of Wicked. Grow up.
What are you doing? Grow up. So true. So yeah, I would love to see that. I would also love to see, like, obviously, like, I'm sure we'll see like a clip of For Good a little bit, like just like them about to sing it, a handhold. I would love to see little images of their new looks.
Yeah. I'm hoping for a No Good Deed, even just like an Elphaba, you know, with the Grimmery, like hands, you know, whatever, something like that. That would be cool. And I feel like probably we'll get Tornado, maybe get some tornado imagery, like some of the drama of the Wicked Witch of the East of it all. Like I feel like we'll get some kind of reference or something to that, just because it's very like visual spectacle, you know.
I think you're right. I would love that. I hope that's I hope they give us some of that. Madame Morrible.
Ooh, I'm so excited.
I'm so scared.
Well, I'm so scared, but I am excited though.
Scared. I'm very excited.
Love it.
It's gonna be great.
It is gonna be great. Thank goodness. One of the best songs. I love that song.
Thank goodness. Couldn't
be happier. Thank goodness. Yeah, I mean, the end of that song is so good where she like goes all the way up to, and you know Ari's going to do that too. Thank goodness for today. Yeah.
She's going to go an octave above the Broadway version.
Oh, of course. Yeah. I'm excited.
And it's going to be lit.
A sleigh. Well, I think that kind of sums up our like greater pop culture news. And then we can kind of get into like our theme parks of it all. Because there's been a lot of news. They've been like going, I mean, as they're one to do. Disney saw that Epic was getting all this shine and attention. Like, so now Disney's like just making it rain with announcements and stuff. So I feel like I'll let you choose. Do you think you'd rather start talking about like Epic stuff or Disney stuff first?
I think let's talk about Epic.
Yeah, let's get into it. I feel like since last we recorded, it does, period. And cut print, send the episode in.
Yeah, that's really it. Like it looks
literally
insanely amazing. Like
period. It does. No question. Yeah, I mean, since our last, we haven't really touched in on Epic in a couple weeks because last week we were all in on Snow White, the worst movie of all time on IMDb.
Wait, just side note, literally like the drop, it had a 66% drop after like this last weekend for this. That's like that's horrible. Like unheard of. Like that's really, really bad. Like
it's bad.
It's definitely not gonna make its money back at all. Like so even sad. Close. Like not even close.
Yeah.
Eek.
Yikes,
really
yikes. It's not great.
Yikes.
Listen here, Snow White.
And then she's like, are you against me too? Like, girl, what?
Whips around. Yeah.
Yeah, hey.
That TikTok of that person doing the impression of her is like killing me.
So funny.
If you want to be beautiful, you have to be royalty. All is fair. I'm like, that's literally not even an exaggeration. That's what it's giving.
That is exactly what it's giving. It's so bad.
Yep.
And then, of course, the more like clips I see on TikTok, I'm like, oh my God, it's like actually worse than like the first time I saw it. Like, it just is really. Anyway, back to Epic.
Well,
sorry.
So things that are good. Epic Universe, they have started their media previews in earnest. The influencers are going. They've got content creators down there. They've got, reporters in there. But I've seen that they've already had some shifting rules about like what you're allowed to cover, what you're allowed to discuss. There's rumors swirling that there have been like firings around like, people letting people see too much and everything. Ooh. So very drama. Lots going on. But I mean, I get it. They want to build the anticipation. You can't give the goat away up front. So I get it. But wow. I mean, it does. Everything we've seen looks, literally epic. Like it looks incredible.
It looks incredible.
The video you sent of the Kronos, like at nighttime with like the lighting package on it, like sparkling and glowing and stuff. I'm like, oh my God.
It looks honestly like I'd never thought like another theme park could come close to giving us like a weenie, like a Cinderella castle or like a castle vibes. But I'm like, no, the Kronos is pretty lit. I mean, I still don't think it's like a castle. Like nothing could beat that. But
let's be real.
It's pretty damn close. It's really freaking cool. Like
it's extremely cool. Yeah. Cannot wait to see it. I mean, it looks awesome. I feel like consistently people are saying that the Dark Universe stuff and the Isle of Berk stuff are like the standouts. I think partially due just because they have something to compare the other two to already. There already are Super Nintendo lands elsewhere. There already are Harry Potter IP and lands elsewhere. Yeah. But these two are like the new news. And
yes. And the e-ticket they haven't been testing in the Harry Potter world yet. Like you can walk through the queue, but you can't ride it yet. Right. So, I think, but I do feel like honestly that is probably going to be the best ride in the park.
So
if
cool.
I had, that's what like, like people who work there are saying, Universal Creative. So, but I've also heard that like Monsters Unchained is like the best ride ever.
So literally, I keep hearing that. I'm like, oh my God, it sounds so cool. Everything I hear about that stuff, I am just eating it up. Honey, pour the piggy some more slop in the trough because I'm loving it.
People are saying that it gave the same feeling that they had the first time they rode Star Wars. Why am I
Rise?
Rise of the Resistance.
Yeah.
And that the first time I rode that, my mind was blown.
Still is, honestly.
Still is gooped.
Yeah. I love it. I mean, how about the Danny Elfman score and like people getting hype about buying? They made a vinyl of it, which is so cool. I'm like, God, see, this is doing it right, honey. They knew where to invest some coin in this. Like, talk about atmospheric, like master of like spooky atmospheric music, quirky, kind of like Mr. Danny Elfman giving us a whole theme park land soundtrack and then making it an exclusive like piece of merch that you can get there too. I'm
Danny
like,
Elfman
oh my God.
is the perfect choice too. His soundtracks literally are like the perfect, like he does like he did like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah,
like
Tim Burton.
Tim Burton one. Like he did like the OG Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, which honestly that soundtrack was lit. Like it's he gives like spooky vibes. It's really good.
Yeah, it looks so awesome. I'm excited. And I mean, I will say, even as someone who doesn't know a thing about the like How to Train Your Dragon lore and everything, obviously it just looks incredible. The like life-size puppets of like the character meet and greets with the people and the dragons.
Animatronics. I mean,
incredible.
Free roaming animatronics, like
wild
and flying,
literally drones, like so crazy
as dragons, like
amazing,
great,
like slay. It's like, honestly, it looks so incredible. And now they're doing sales for like express passes. Like they're heating up, honey. It's coming.
It's heating up.
I love it.
I'm here for it. I also just saw like a clip of in Dark Universe, you can like get your face painted at like a monster. Like there's a lot of costuming that you could buy as merch and like
love it.
It looks pretty cool. It looks like fun. And not that I would ever do it, but like fun to see like people all dressed up as monsters.
Totally. Yeah. I mean, or go all in on, people already totally do this, but like all of the Harry Potter stuff, all the Wizarding World stuff, they already do. But what's cool about this one is because it's like a different time period, I guess, because we're giving like France, Fantastic Beasts, whatever. I'm Fantastic like, oh God, Beasts, yes, honey. Like, I would totally like take that to the bank and, just seems very, very cool to me. I'm excited. I can't wait to see with my own two peepers.
I know. And the wands, apparently there's more to do. Like, in like Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure with the wands, there's like things you would interact with. But apparently the interactions in Epic are like epic, of course. Like they're just like way bigger and like just more crazy. So yeah, people are eating that up too.
I love it. I just like wonder what it's going to feel like to stand in there, because it's vaguely like a spoke and wheel design, right? Mm-hmm. Like there's a central kind of courtyard area and then everything.
Yeah, Celestial Park.
Yeah, I'm like, I just want to stand in there and just kind of like get the 360
take it all in
and like, look around.
Of course.
Yeah,
nobody's really, people are speaking of Celestial Park and saying it's like gorgeous, of course, but like that honestly might be one of my like top things that I'm looking forward to at Epic is like just being in the center, like looking around, seeing all the like different portals and like soaking it all in.
That's half the reason to like go to a theme park anymore, especially at this age. You know what I mean? I just like to be able to like just kind of vibe and take it all in.
Men of a certain age.
Men of a certain age.
Yeah.
You look tired means you look old, and you look rested means you've had collagen.
Exactly. And honey, I need both.
I was going to say, you're going to like give yourself a little treat for your B-Day. I always do. Very Taurus of me.
No, I did in Feb, so I'm good for now.
Nice. Okay. Well, whenever you're due again, I feel like I definitely could use a little
August. You should come
August. Oh my God, mine never lasts that long. Are you kidding me? 6 months? That's BS.
Maybe, you're right. 6 months is like a little crazy.
See you in June, honey.
June. Maybe we'll do June. Late June.
Yeah. Nice.
Or
I love it.
If we do go on a trip.
Gotta be locked and loaded for that.
Gotta be locked and loaded for that.
Yeah. We'll be trying to take like...
us in our pictures.
Literally, I was going to say, we'll try to take our picture for like YouTube like cover and we'll be like...
Hey.
Although honestly, I feel like that's how I smile now anymore anyway. So
You're like,
it's like the opposite of smizing.
it's like frown, kind of like
It's just like baring your teeth,
smouting, frowning. Yeah, like just
dead, completely dead in the eyes, but like just very like it's like how little kids smile, kind of. Beautiful.
wow.
Listen, our readers who
Beautiful.
are watching the visual episode right now, they're getting a real treat. Our listeners aren't getting the full
They sure
effect of
are.
this.
They sure
So
are.
that's your little plug to go follow us on YouTube, or if you're watching on Spotify, you can watch the video there too.
Yeah,
LOL.
I like watching the little. It's like a little box for me when I watch on YouTube, but
Yeah, it's
it's
cute.
cute. I like it.
I like it. You'll like it. It's sweet.
It's sweet.
Yeah, I mean, epic. Can't wait. Something decidedly less exciting, but still some cool things over in Disney. As we said, they're kind of just like giving us all the things. They're throwing out announcements and seeing what'll stick because they want people to be excited and honestly just to pull focus from Epic as Disney does. So I would say like the biggest single announcement, at least single day thing that happened is that they like surprise dropped the opening dates of the new shows at Hollywood Studios a couple days ago, which you and I were both pretty hype about. I was like, well, this is cool.
I'm
And
hype. I'm
surprise, surprise,
excited.
they're on the same day, which is cool. And I'm sure
May
intentional.
27th, correct? May 27th.
So was that like MDW or a couple days afterwards, probably?
Or like the day before? No, MDW's the 25th usually, like 24th.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like they're definitely, obviously, they're getting geared up for summer. They want to be able to like pull people from the park and get them into air conditioning, you know, kind of spread them out and disperse them, which is smart. They need that, especially at Hollywood. As we've discussed many times, honey, there is no shade and tree cover in that world. So, yes, please give us some shows to go sit in and everything. So, I'm hype. I especially love the two IP that these are based off of. You know, I'm a little mermaid girly. And you know, I'm a Disney villains girly, so I'm like, I can't wait. I think it's going to be really good.
She wants to be where the people are.
I sure do. Yeah, I mean, they showed us a preview of those, I don't know, 6-9 months ago, maybe. Like, the Little Mermaid stuff looks like they're doing stuff with blacklight, I think, because they have puppets. Yep. They showed us some costume renderings. They look cute. Always cool to see. I think
it's going to be cute. I'm excited to see an updated version. I loved The Voyage of the Little Mermaid. I remember that as like a little kid and being like, wow, This is amazing. It's a classic. Yep. So I'm excited to see an updated version for sure. I hope they still have like a giant Ursula though. That's my only thing.
I'm sure they'll go there. Why not? Why wouldn't they?
Why wouldn't they?
Why wouldn't they?
Why wouldn't they? Who gives a rat's
an
ass rats?
Yeah. The villain thing looks cool too. Did you see the villain like theater? They're like putting all the frames in the proscenium,
like the mirror and stuff, and like the frames going up. Yeah, it looks very vast. It looks big. It's a big set.
It does look big.
I like it.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm excited. I saw they gave a little bit more details to the description of the show too, and people replying to it and being like,
I honestly don't know.
So it's literally like the villains get like summoned forward by the mirror, I guess, and then they are like, of course, and then they're arguing and telling their story to the audience over like who's been the most unfairly treated of all of them, because it's called, I believe, Unfairly Ever After or something. LOL. The response on social, people being like, so it's Six the musical, but Disney villains. Like, probably, yeah, it sounds like it.
So it's RuPaul's Drag Race, but
yeah. I mean, great, good. It seems like a good format for them.
Live for that. I would live for that.
Yeah, I love it. I can't wait. I mean, I think it's smart. I think it's cool for them to be teasing the villains IP and getting that out there more and see what the response is for that. This is a nice way to test it. I want it, so make sure y'all are getting out there and seeing this and, you know, singing its praises, because we want Disney to give us this villains land someday. And if there is not like a warm welcome to this, then
strong response.
Exactly. So get out there in these streets and rah and all that. Give us merch too, honey. You better give us, just like Fantasmic has merch, give us some merch for this villain show. Give us a spirit jersey. Give us ears. Give us a Loungefly, something.
Now, so we think that this is not going to be a permanent addition. We think probably once they redo Rock and Roller Coaster, they might, and then they open a Villains Land, they'll probably like redo that, you think?
Yeah, good question. I mean, they sort of do disperse IP across parks from time to time. So it's I mean, Frozen, perfect example. There's a Frozen show in Hollywood Studios, and then they also have an attraction and ride in
True,
Epcot. So
true.
it's
You're
like,
right. You're
you
right.
know, it's not like it's without precedent. They could keep it.
Yeah. And they have Phantasmic, so I mean, it's not like villains are not already in Hollywood
Yeah, but once
Studios.
again, it's like Hollywood Studios is such a mixed bag. There's just, they don't even know what's going
Such
on.
a
Junk
mixed
drawer of a
bag.
park, honey. It's all over
Girl.
the place. Speaking of another thing in Hollywood Studios, Star Wars, but specifically over in Disneyland, honey. The big, I know you're a little Star Wars girly. You've got to be excited about this new like projection show in Galaxy's Edge.
I saw clips of it and it looked, I will say it looked amazing.
Shadows of Memory. I don't. That means nothing to me
Shadows
because I'm not a
of
Star Wars girl.
Memory.
Maybe it does to you, but
Honestly, I'm an OG like Star Wars girly. Like the new
Mhm.
Star Wars to me is just not. It doesn't hit the same.
Sure.
They did a little
Yeah.
too much. I think it was Kathleen Kennedy. Was she in charge of Star Wars or no? Was she in Marvel? I don't know. Somebody fucked it up for me. Whoever's in charge of Star Wars, like, should be fired.
Okay.
Okay,
Wow, drama.
but drama. But they did bring Luke Skywalker back, I saw, for
Yes,
something,
I
which
saw
looked
that. That's
cool. I mean, it
cool.
was literally like
Just
a face
walking
actor, and I'm
around.
like, he doesn't really look like Luke Skywalker, but like,
It's a
sure.
problem with these ones. It's like when they bring out Star Lord, and I'm like, that's not Chris Pratt. What are we
He looks
doing?
nothing like Chris Pratt. Like, yeah, that always is like a little shocking to me. But I mean, it looked cool. I thought the projections were really cool looking.
Yeah, it does look very cool. I'm excited. I mean, I still, you know, as I've said before, even though I don't really know anything about Star Wars, I can appreciate that that's some IP that they throw some money into, they put some attention
Hmm.
into. Like, it's cool to see them going there. So, good for them.
Girl, if they release, they're supposed to release another trilogy. I'm like, why?
Well, I don't know about all that,
Why?
but
Just throw it right in the toilet.
LOL.
I
Speaking of a
can't.
trilogy, the Jonas Brothers, that little trio, did you see they're
Are
singing the
they're
official
coming to
song?
Philly? Did you see that they're
Really?
coming to Philly? They are.
No.
I
Okay, well,
literally
finally
saw a
someone's coming here.
billboard. Well, that's what I was about to say. I'm like, well, you know what? Honestly, that would maybe be a fun concert to go to in Philly.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, totally. They go to Hershey all the time. My sister's seen them in Hershey. She's like, it's a blast. I've
I
seen the
think they're
Jonas
coming in
Brothers before, thank
August.
you very much, but it was in like
Period.
2007. So,
You loved it. You lived for it.
oh my
You
god,
were
of
like,
course I did.
Joe! You
Yeah.
love Joe.
Yeah. I did then, I do now.
I do now.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I have kind of his hair going right now, actually. I
Yeah,
feel like this
period.
is what his hair looks like.
But
What
they're
can I
coming in August.
say?
We should go.
Yeah, let's do it. Period. Sounds fun. But yeah, they're singing the new song for the Disneyland like 70th, which is cool.
70th. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exciting. I love that.
Celebrate happy. I'm like, okay,
Okay.
great.
Sure.
I love it. Should
Well,
be
sure.
fun. Very cute. And then a couple other just kind of like lesser but still cool updates came to Disney World. So they made some improvements to Space Ranger Spin. So that's cool. Like everything in Tomorrowland needs a facelift. So happy to see it
Yeah.
happening. They gave us some more details about the Starlight Nighttime Parade. So they showed some more details about the floats and stuff, specifically giving us a wish float. Who asked for this? Not sure, but
I
they're definitely pushing it on us, which to me, I will say, as a Disney princess historian and connoisseur, I feel like this is like they're priming us for like Asha being inducted into the Disney princesses probably later this summer, because usually World Princess Week is in like late summer.
isn't she not a princess?
No, but I mean, half of them aren't princesses anymore. That's like, they don't
Oh,
even do that.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Raya's not a princess, Mulan's not a princess. Like, before that, they've had plenty of people that weren't princesses in it. Like, they stay just calling any heroine a princess and slapping her in the lineup just cause. So
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like the fact that they're trying to like push it still indicates to me that they want to like continue to fold her into,
Well, I also think like, they want people to watch on Disney Plus still too, still
yeah.
trying to make that money back, honey.
Merch is still everywhere too. I mean, literally you
Yeah.
walk up and down the aisle of like Target, Walmart, whatever, any toy store, like there's all the Disney princess stuff, and there is like a big palpable section of like Wish merch. I'm like, this movie's like 2 years old at this point. They're still like,
That's crazy.
buy the doll. I mean, I have a little Asha
I know
doll.
you do. I
She's
know you
cute.
do.
I know you
She's
do.
cute. I mean, she like her animation is adorable.
Yeah.
The character.
It's too bad the movie's such a stinker.
Horror.
It's okay.
Horror.
And then I saw another little thing. This is an exciting one too. This will be like a nice kind of wrap up to this, which is like, I think of all of the things I'm most excited about this. And I've started to see this. I saw this on my most recent trip and I was wondering if it was a preview of what's to come. And now we've kind of gotten confirmation, which is that Disney has started to like walk out the character, like organic character interactions at Disney World again. Which is like
major.
Finally, okay, like that was something that Disneyland had on us for so long, is like all of these just like, you know, characters just kind of strolling and interacting with people like and stuff. And Disney World was obviously very famously like, you will meet her at 3:30 at this gazebo till 3:45. Yeah. So it's cool because I've seen this a little bit here and there. My most recent trip back in February for Festival of the Arts. Really? Like I saw literally Aurora just walking around holding a little girl dressed as Aurora's hand. And they were just like walking through France together. I've seen Maleficent just walking around the World Showcase before over at the International Gateway. Like, so they're definitely starting to test this. And I think like leaning into it more, which is a very exciting thing. So
that's great.
Yeah, like hear. Exactly what we need. Talk about just like, it just seems like such a low-hanging fruit to me. I'm like, I don't know what took so long, because it's like, so what that you have like one or two other like face characters out like walking around, like it's how many people do you really, it's not like it's a big lift for them. They don't have to build anything. They don't have to like make a show or like a schedule or like rehearse. It's literally just like, take the character actors that are already there, like Lord knows you have the money, just pay people to do it and take your staff, your cast members, and like send them out into the park. It's such a thing that builds goodwill. It's like, yeah, totally. Then people have these organic magical interactions. Exactly. Like you remember that forever. Like
exactly. I think that's the thing that Disney World has really been lacking in, is just like those organic magical moments. Like the last few times I've gone, honestly, ever since COVID, but like, yeah, I mean, that is exactly what the parks need at this point. Like, I feel like people are so you know the vibe. It's just like you go and you feel like your money is getting sucked out of you. You're like waiting in line, you're trying to figure out the app. We need a little bit of organic magic happening. You know what I mean? Like,
totally. Yeah, and I think this is such an easy way to do that, so I'm so glad that they are. I'm like, just let the people meet the characters, like, you know. Yes. So I'm very happy to see that it's coming back.
I am too. That's great.
Yeah.
Step in the right direction.
Totally. Brava. Well, that said, we're going to take a little break, and we'll be back right after this. And we're back. Welcome back, baby.
We're back with Drink and Drag.
That's right.
Not Drink and Drag.
Drink and drag. Drinking, doing drag.
Drinking and dragging.
You know me, honey. I love it.
Okay, I got one.
Do you now?
Yeah, it's kind of on theme to like the entertainment portion of our ep. Okay, so Drink or Drag. Maleficent 3 coming out as Disney hires a new screenwriter to write Maleficent 3.
Oh,
Drink or drag?
Drag. You didn't know how I was going to respond to that?
I didn't. Because you like Maleficent. I really didn't.
I do. Yeah, I do like Maleficent, and I actually thought the second one was not terrible, just because I love me some Michelle Pfeiffer, honey.
Oh, I do too. She serves.
She's great. Yeah, she serves. I mean, aesthetics, truly gorgeous gowns, beautiful. They look great.
Gowns.
But 3, I'm like, I feel like 2 was commercially unsuccessful. It's kind of crazy to me to think they're giving a 3. I'm like, is there no?
Like, they're just grasping for straws, and it's all sequels, and it's just like, girl.
Just pouring the slop in the trough.
Sloppy troughy.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know about all that. Is Angelina like committed to it? Is she doing it?
I think so. Wait, let me see. I've got an article pulled up here. I mean, so collectively, the two movies have grossed 1.24 billion, which is like a high number. I mean, sure. The second one, not nearly as much as the first.
Yeah, I was going to say the lifting is being done by the first one.
Angelina confirmed. She will be reprising her role.
All right, girl. I mean, I guess these actors got to work, honey. I don't know.
They do, you
I feel
know?
like they did her dirty with the marketing Netflix of the Maria Callas movie that she was in this year, because she definitely should have like been at the Oscars. They should have like done a bigger job, because I watched it, I loved it, I thought she was great. And between the two Netflix projects that was happening this year, I'm like, I would have rather seen that energy that they put from Amelia Perez into the Maria Callas movie, but that's just me.
Yeah. Period.
Anyway, makes sense then. She's got to go back to work, honey, because she was not making no money off of that Netflix movie, I'll tell you that. Although we'll see if she makes any money off of this either. Yeesh. God, yeah, that's really sad to see that they're just really just scraping the bottom of the barrel.
You know,
yeah.
Yeah, it's just like the studios are really, really suffering right now.
They are.
You know, I think it's partially because of COVID, the strikes. Honestly, yeah, like Hollywood's just like having a really bad, but especially Disney, to be honest. But like, oof.
Yeah.
When's it gonna get better?
That's a good question. I think it's like a societal thing too, which brings me to my drink or drag for you. This kind of came to me organically as we were talking about this, which is, so we've discussed on the pod several times, Win or Lose. We loved it. Thought it was a really cute little show. Yeah. Obviously a big piece of the like attention that came to it before it came out that we've touched on briefly was the trans non-binary storyline that was cut from the story, but then as recent as I think a day or two ago, might have even been earlier today at the time of this recording, shifting gears, but a similar kind of situation, they were talking about White Lotus and Carrie Coon's character talking about how she was supposed to have a non-binary child storyline, and then they cut it out. And their reasoning for doing so was basically like, it was such a short little moment, we didn't really flesh it out. And in like this time period in this society during this like heated of a topic, like it didn't really feel like it was doing it justice. So my drink or drag to you is kind of like drink or drag doing that. Like, I think that they're, you know what I mean? Like, should they go there and just be like, I don't care who it offends, and like, I don't care if it brings negative press and publicity to the show and the issue, or should they be like, let's like kind of let it be?
It's a really tricky situation. I'm gonna drag it for the fact that I am for visibility and human rights and period. Like that.
Yeah,
I am.
It's Trans Day of Visibility today, honey.
Period. So for that, I will drag it. But I will say, like, Mike White's reasoning, I kind of understand, because just in the climate we're in right now, like, it's very like more than likely that it would get so much hate and like backlash, like not like a good kind of response. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like the response could cause harm to people and like their mental health, and like that is like a tricky situation, because I do believe visibility is extremely important even in this current climate that we're in. Especially, I just think you got to be extremely careful just to honestly keep people safe and like mentally, it's just hard. It's really just like hard right now. That's like my thoughts on it. What do you think?
I agree. I mean, if I want to be really cynical, I would say that excuse is like written by PR to like be very tidy and like sound nice. I think that's like a really nice, clean way to cop out without making it sound like a cop out, to be like, well, we care and respect it so much, and we just didn't want to cause any harm. I'm like, okay, then write it better. Give it more airtime.
Period.
Really do it.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Yeah, like then you should have made it a full like story.
Yeah, don't do it as a little throwaway thing and then be like, oh, well, we thought a little throwaway thing would be enough, but I guess it wouldn't, so we just cut it. Like, okay, well then don't do that. Like, go all in.
No, I agree
like
with
my
that.
feedback to that. So that said, I mean, I totally agree. I think it's important to give visibility, but it's a tricky line, especially now, because you don't want to compromise safety. So, it's an important thing. Read the Disney of it all. I feel like the same way about their excuse too, which was like them being like, well, we just think that like some parents may want to, discuss this, on their own time with their own families. I'm like, remember when like 2 years ago, like Bob Iger was out here on a call defending and saying like, we have proudly celebrated the stories of all kinds of people and all kinds of families for 100 years. And we're proud to do that. This is another kind of family. And this is like what we want to celebrate and show to the world. Their story deserves to be told as much as everyone else. I'm like, bring that back. Bring that energy back. Thanks.
Yeah. And like, I just think like on the other side of like all of that coin, I just think like it is very clear that like fear is like working in, especially like in entertainment, like the fear of like politics and the climate. And like I do feel like this is like the time more than ever where we should like not give a fuck and like be loud and proud and like just like be living authentically like more than
Yeah.
ever.
Period.
But yeah, I mean, of course with that it is like, you know, how can you not be like a little like scared, honestly, just because of where we're at right now as a country.
Yeah.
But
I think,
Bob, you're the head of
yeah,
Disney, so get it together, honey.
truly get it together. Well, I would say to end on like an uplifting note, because that was pretty serious, but I'm glad that we
Yeah,
talked about it because I think it's
I do
important to
too. I
talk
think it's
about,
good. I think it's
especially today.
important.
But I will say, and bring it full circle, it's what makes me appreciate Mother Monster all the more because every public
Period.
appearance, every interview, every award
Love
show and
her.
acceptance she's given, she has called out and supported the trans community specifically. And I'm like, and see, this is why we love her. Queen. And she has since
Queen.
day one. It's not like a trendy thing for her. She's like, since way back since she came on the scene, when those rumors about her came out, and she was like, so what? What about it? My fans don't care.
And
Why would they?
her interview on Las Culch, like that was just such a powerful interview, gave
Incredible.
it even more insight. And I just think like, oh my God, the respect I have for her is
That's the
like,
way to do it, baby.
yeah, she's amazing.
True queen. Yeah,
An icon for a reason.
absolutely. Period, mother.
Yeah.
So, mother really
Mother.
pooed in the mother toilet. No
Mother
more
really slayed the
sleigh.
house down boots.
No more sleigh.
No more sleigh, honey.
No more sleigh. Well,
No more
listen,
sleigh.
this was a
That
fun
was
little
fun.
episode.
That was
Sometimes it is
fun.
fun to be a little chaotic,
Loosey goosey.
a little mayhem, if
A
you
little
will.
loosey goosey. Honestly, that was
Loosey
long too. I
goosey.
feel like we've been recording for a while.
We did
Wow.
it. I love
We
it.
did it.
Well, listen, thanks for tuning into Ears to It. If you made it this far, make sure you
Like
like,
and
subscribe,
subscribe.
follow, engage with us in the
Follow.
comments, give
Rate.
us all the love.
Review. Rate and review.
Yes, the hot tub.
Mmm.
Yeah.
The hot tub.
But until next time, I'm Eric,
I'm Nick.
and we'll see
See
you
you
real
soon.
soon. Bye bye.
Bye.